Bow. That was a great shot. Great drive. This hole is 372 yards, and I had, I believe, 84 to the pin. So it was close to 300 on this drive. I was really happy that I was hitting a lot of fairways with my driver and my 5-wood. This one came up a little bit short of the pin. As you can see right there, the pin was all the way in the back. So actually I think it was like 92 to the pin. So I had like 85 and I hit it where I wanted for the most part. I just had a long putt here for par. There's Arvin keeping the camera in mind. He was covering it for a second and then he moved. Come on, baby, come on. Too safe of a putt. But, you know, I mean, it's going to be a fairly easy par here. So that's the nice part about it. Sorry, guys, I'm recording the voiceover in my kitchen, and it's very echoey in here. Bow. Good par. Good start to the back. Still 3 over. All right, so this is a par 5, and we've got 496 yards. Lance Tom had just gone into the water, so there's water to the right of this hole. And all I want to do is just a nice little, you know, punch fade. See, I'm taking a nice, easy swing in my practice swing.
There you go. Fade.
And I teed it up too low. So it ended up fading a lot more than I wanted, and it just trickled into the water.
Keys, or am I okay just to... Just drop.
Okay.
Oh, with the wind, good.
I forgot to turn the camera to get the shot there. And I took my drop. I didn't show it though. And when I took my drop, it fell into a divot. So anyway, I hit my 5-iron, probably about 180 yards, and I have 24 left right here. I can still par, by the way. All I have to do is get it really close to the pin, or, you know, just make my par putt. That's a good touch. I'm really happy with that, especially because the pin was tucked to the fringe, so very happy with that. Water, my 3rd stroke was in the middle in the fairway, right? And then my 4th was onto the green, fixing a little divot. By the way, to the right of me is the manager of the course, and I guess he's just about to tell us to pick up the pace because we were falling a little bit behind. I think it's because Lance and I went into the water. That's a good read. That's a really good par putt. And by the way, Lance doubled this hole because he went into the water as well, and then he triple putted. So, what do we have here? We have 312 yards, I believe, is this hole. And I'm going to try to drive it. I'm sorry, it's 334. We're playing from the whites. We played from a combination on this course because it's a handicap tournament. So some holes are blue, some holes are white. And I tried to drive it. We had the wind behind us. And I got really close. Had it not been wet, this definitely would have been on the green. Take a look at that. I only had like 20 yards left to the pin.
315.
Here we go right here. I mean, it was a really, really good shot. Exactly where I wanted, in the fairway. And I'm in pouncing position right here. I just have to execute, get it past the hole. Good chip, good form. Happy with that. And this is what I have for a birdie. So it's about 6 feet, I believe, 5 feet. Choker. Yeah, it just went to the right a little bit. I was aggressive with it, and for whatever reason, I just, didn't execute. Okay, nice and safe. I mean, I wanted birdie. That was a huge mistake. Uh, but positive nonetheless. It was a par. We've got 157 to the pin here. This is my pitching wedge. The wind is behind me. So I took a really easy swing at that, probably only like 65, 70%, because the wind was behind me and I didn't, want to mash it. Also, the pin was behind this bunker here that I went into. So there I am going into the bunker, getting a read on the green where I'm going to land it. I grab my 60 degree. It's got 12 bounce. And nice and safe. Could have been closer, but I didn't want to blow up, so I was playing really safe at this point. I wanted to maintain a 3 over, 3 over, 3 over. That's what I was thinking. This is my par putt. That was a little bit jabby of a putt. I kind of gone away from that for a while. Okay, 4 over. 4 over on the day so far. Still optimistic. Very optimistic. 372 yards. And I went a little bit to the right. Just off the fairway a little bit. I had 124 in. This is my 60 degree. And I really hacked at this one. I did. I hit it over the pin a little bit. Gave myself kind of a tough birdie putt headed downhill here, but I'd been lagging my putts really well, so. Oh, I had the line. That was a really good putt. And that's a par putt. That was nice. Nice and safe. Okay, this is a par 3. We're playing from the whites, so we had 150 yards. And to the pin, it was 154, I believe. I was using my 52 degree. I was not comfortable with this club at all. And I put a really good swing on it. I put it right on the pin, probably about 4 feet to the left. And one of my playing partners is going to block me out here. I'm just in front of this guy. Bow! That's a Birdman. So I had bogeyed a couple holes prior, and I went back to 3 over at this point. This is a par 5. .490 yards. Right down the middle. Again, I was hitting my driver really well. My 5-wood really well. Been hitting everything really straight, so I landed just in front of that bunker there. And then my second shot, I used a 5-iron just to lay in the middle. Nice and easy. I kept it really low. There was water to the left. I just didn't want to go into the water. And this is my approach shot towards the green. I have my 60-degree wedge. I think I had 115 or 118 to the pin. Hit it a little bit short. There was a lot of wind up there, but I did put it on the green. The only thing is I had a really long birdie putt. And I had to go uphill, and it was going to turn, I thought, to the left. So I aimed at Arvin's right shoe right here. Arvin is the guy holding the flag. And it didn't turn. Actually, I kind of missed my spot. I jabbed at it a little bit, but you know, I need to save these. This one goes to the left a little bit and downhill, so it's a tricky putt for sure. This is my par putt. Ooh. Drained it, although it was right on the edge. Test it. Okay, this is hole 17, 366 yards. Water on the right. And I teed it up too low. I tried to just a nice, easy hack at it, and I made a mistake. I went into the water, and once again, it just barely trickled in. Just trickled in. This is my third shot. There's water on the right. The pin's on the right of the green, and the wind is blowing towards the water. So I had 130 there. I pulled it a little bit because I was afraid of the water, and I ended up hitting it in a really bad spot on the green. It was on the left side. It was up. I was going to have to putt downhill. And I was going to have to get over that little ridge right there that you could see. So I could still par this, though. This is for par.
Come on, baby.
And I attacked it. Ugh! And it just turned to the right. This is for bogey. And very important putt right here. Oh, lip out. Bufangu. So I doubled that hole. I was 5 over with 1 hole to play. 7 strokes. I'm at 70. This course is fairly easy because it's so wide open. I knew that I had to be like 70 or below to cash. This is hole 18. There's water that runs all the way down the right side, wide open to the left. And I just let it fly. I said, I have to birdie this hole. That's what I kept saying in my head. I have to birdie. I have to birdie. And I hit a monster drive. This hole is 363. I had 110, I believe, to the hole. And I went pin hunting right here. That's my 60-degree. Hit it just over the pin. It was a good shot, but once again, I was going to have a long birdie putt. It's going to go to the left a little bit and downhill. That was a really good attempt. I was going to have a tap-in par, so that was nice. So I ended the day at 70 with this putt. I was really hoping to cash in. Aw, yeah. I shot 70. The winner shot 66, I believe. And 5 spots paid. I was the last spot to pay at 70. So I was really happy with that. I got 350 bucks back. That's pretty much what I paid into the tournament. So I lost $15 to Lance Tom. Congratulations, Tom. And I got my money back. And it was a great learning experience.
Not great. You know, I'm happy that I'm not losing money. I mean, I did lose money because I lost $15 to Lance Tom because we bet, we did skins, $5 skins on each hole. So I'm not losing money per se, but I'm not winning at all. And that's a problem. That double shouldn't have been a double. It's an easy hole. What irritates me about it is that I did exactly what I wanted to do. I faded it. After analyzing it, I think what I did is I teed up too low. And so anytime I tee up too low, it makes it fade a little bit more, probably another 20 yards than it's supposed to. But otherwise, I should have shot 68. I got my money back. I got 350 bucks. I'm happy with that.
So onward and upward, my amigos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like these videos. I hope you get something from them. You know, maybe from watching another player. And you learn from my trials and tribulations. I hope they're entertaining to you. I started adding the voiceover to it. And actually, I did it because I got tired of writing out the text in the diagrams or in the Google Maps. So somebody said that they enjoyed them. And it's true. They're not as boring now that you get my thoughts on, you know, how I'm playing the holes and stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and everything is going fantastic, putting in more time. I really feel like I'm going to make a really big jump really soon. So I'm looking forward to that. That's all I got, my amigos. Your positive pill of energy. Yahoo! Yeah! I don't want to kill my computer microphone, so that's why I take it easy. Take it easy! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, take it easy!